So you guys know why you're here, right?
Before the boys of Nelk would have multiple videos go viral, including their pretending to be a McDonald's employee prank, 7 ways to compliment boobs, and their Coke prank on cops video.
You guys need some Coke?
No, thank you.
No Coke? Hey. You need some Coke, bro? Some Coke?
We got some Coke in the back. Do you need any? No?
Before the boys of Nelk would buddy up with Wolfie Raps and take a trip out to LA to hang out with Faze Banks and Clout Gang.
Swing through maybe 8:39.
Before the boys would get kicked out of multiple university campuses and be banned from filming their prank videos in all of Canada.
Yeah, I think it just comes down to we literally can't film in Ontario. Maybe every I think Canada is just we're too popular. Fucking Canadian fans just rep us so hard.
Before Nelk surpassed 1 million subscribers and would celebrate by cracking some cold ones and answering questions from their crazy supportive fans.
There we go.
Cheers to fucking 1 million, bud.
1 million.
For this video, we have some good old Canadian boys, and the pair have been plugging away in the entertainment game for years. Now, if this doesn't work out for Kyle and Jesse, which I know it will, well, the truth is they're gonna have a hard time finding work at Starbucks, McDonald's, Walmart, or practically anywhere that requires a uniform.
A couple fans sent us this picture.
Yeah.
They work at Cineplex, so I think we're wanted by Cineplex Canada, man.
Before Nelk found fame online, the boys were appearing on Canadian television. Kyle for his online pranks of serenading university students and later news reporters, while Jesse got working with MTV Canada on his own prank show Careless Teens. He was also on camera talking about how he lost his virginity. The two boys joined forces in 2014 and the grind has been long and hard, with them facing tons of detractors and obstacles along the way. And we ain't even at their arrest yet. Now to celebrate this video and show support for the boys, I'm gonna crack a good old cold one. Oh yeah, oh.
To be that guy that walks around with a fucking Guinness. Guys that walk around with Guinness, don't be that guy, you know?
You want a glass of milk?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. No one wants to be that guy. Alright, I'm gonna do this with a Bud Light. Nothing better. Now I'm really excited for these boys because Kyle's from my hometown and Jesse, well, he hangs out in the same place I went to university. And now I get to watch these guys terrorize both these places. It's pretty nostalgic. Anyways, what's going on, guys? My name's Mike McCrudden. Documenting the life and career of Kyle and Jesse, the boys of Nelk prior to fame, here for you on Before They Were Famous. Now congrats to them on recently hitting 1 million subscribers. That is a pretty remarkable milestone. Perhaps I'll even start a new series documenting each channel as they pass 1 mil. Let me know if that's something you want to see. Also, let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below. Now let's get into this bio. Very nostalgic, yeah. First up, the boys recently revealed in their 1 million Q&A that the name Nelk has no meaning at all. At least it didn't when they started their channel. Well, that's changed because today UrbanDictionary.com has defined it as one of the very few legitimate prank channels left on YouTube. If you're watching any other prank channel besides Nelk, you can get the fuck off YouTube. Now let's get into the boys. First, kicking things off with Jesse, also known as...
This is Deshaun.
Jesse Sebastiani was born on June 27, 1993 in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. At the age of 2, his parents divorced and he moved to small town Shelburne, Ontario, population just 8,000. Jesse has a fraternal twin brother named Jacob, who is a snowboard instructor out in BC. He also has an older sister, Sarah, who works on cruise ships traveling the world. In Shelburne, Jesse grew up on a farm, and being in a small town, well, it offered him all the freedom he could ever imagine. He grew up ripping dirt bikes, skateboarding, snowboarding, and getting into trouble. He first got into film making videos with his buddies when he was only 12 years old, and jump-started his first YouTube channel way back in 2012.
Yo, Jesse Sebastiani show, here you are. We got a clip of fucking guys, kids, playing with fireworks and shit.
Jesse's old man Pat works at the steel company DeFasco in Hamilton, and his mom Robin was between jobs through most of Jesse's youth. Him and his siblings didn't really have much, so he was always looking for ways to make a few bucks. His first job ever was working on a hay farm, then he worked at a scrapyard, and later at a grocery store, which sounded like a lot of fun.
These two girls and my friend walk into the aisle I was in and they're like, yo,
Jess, you want to come hang out after work?
Other jobs included working in Calgary on the oil rigs, and he worked in restaurants as a bartender. He was always a pretty entrepreneurial type of dude, setting up his own clothing line at the age of just 12, known as Dallas. Young Jesse had a few idols growing up, including Eric Costin, Grant Patterson, and Ryan Sheckler, all of them pro skateboarders. On the artsy side, Jesse is a longtime fan of Spike Jonze and the boys of Jackass, naturally. Now Jesse didn't take too much of an interest in academics, he liked his art classes and the social aspect of being at school, but he almost didn't even graduate. He was more interested in getting into trouble and chasing chicks.
Everyone's, smoking weed, getting drunk and stuff. Then all of a sudden they do this thing called a Superman, where it goes girl, guy, hit a bong toke, and the other person's supposed to like make out with the chick, and then they breathe it in, and then they pass it on to the other chick.
Jesse never opted to go to university or college, and instead he focused more on making videos with his best friends, Dalton and Aiden. And the group, well, they found success pretty early on.
Right out of high school, shooting a stunt show with my friends Aiden and Dalton. I grew up in Shelburne, up north. And we used to film these crazy stunts just with like handy cams, like Jackass kind of stuff.
Jesse and his buds filmed 8 episodes of their MTV show and were gaining tons of exposure. It was around this time that he first met up with Kyle. That brings us to Kyle Forgeard, also known as...
What is your name?
Alvin. But you can call me Alvino.
Kyle was born on July 12, 1994 in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and as most people in Mississauga do, me being included, well, Kyle lived in the same house his entire life. Now, I don't know much about Kyle's personal life, his family, or childhood, because Jesse took the time to get back to my emails, and Kyle didn't. But, the boys are busy, so let's see what I could dig up. Kyle has been busy making videos since he was a little kid. He was a director, an editor, and a filmmaker, just doing it for fun, and he became a huge fan of people blowing up on YouTube. I'm talking about Vitaly and Jimmy Tatro, to name a few. The oldest video I could find of Kyle was from 2011 and his short-lived series, What the Fuck Moments.
Fuck, shut the fuck up!
That was a 17-year-old Kyle, and while he attended Lady of Mount Carmel Secondary School, he continued to post videos to the Nelk YouTube channel, foreshadowing things to come. He published his Tim Hortons roll up the rim prank, pretending to be a McDonald's employee prank, and then he hit gold with his serenading old people in public video, which clocked in 300,000 views.
You should let me love you, let me be the one to give you everything you want and need.
By now, Kyle was a university film student, and with the success he found with serenading old women, he decided to mix things up by getting a friend with a guitar and start walking in on university lecture halls, serenading women. His next video would quickly climb to 600,000 views, so Kyle decided to take his show on the road. Hitting up universities in the surrounding Toronto area, he traveled to Waterloo, Hamilton, Guelph, and even showed up at a city council meeting trying to serenade the Mississauga mayor. Kyle's stunts quickly caught the attention of mainstream media, and Kyle got interviewed by some of Canada's biggest news channels. Now this happened in 2014, and both Kyle and Jesse, well, they had managed to parlay their online work into television exposure, so naturally the two crossed paths. After a fan introduced the two boys, they made plans to film a prank video together for the Nelk channel, which at the time boasted 25,000 subscribers. The video they filmed together was Lit Me on Fire prank.
Dude, your arm's on fire! Oh my god! Oh my god, dude! Dude, why'd you light him on fire?
The boys quickly realized that together they were a force to be reckoned with. Not only did they decide to team up, after just a few days they decided to move to LA together with nothing but their equipment and the money in their pockets. The boys did have big plans. They pitched the new prank show to MTV, MTV2, and TBS in June of 2014. Although this show never materialized, Nelk was making fire in LA, and soon went viral with their 7 ways to compliment boobs video.
Holy fuck, those are some gorgeous hooters. These are sick.
Yeah, check it out.
Are these real?
Yeah, Indonesia.
I'm actually getting a buzz, huh? Their next banger would be their Coke prank on Cops video, which today boasts over 20 million views. While in LA, they got invited to one of P. Diddy's kids' birthday bashes, where they were rubbing shoulders with the likes of Justin Bieber, Kendall Jenner, Khloe Kardashian, ASAP Rocky, and to celebrate, well, Kyle, he lit up a dart.
Nigga never home, gotta call me on the yacht. 10 years from now, we'll still be on top.
It's important to note that there were plenty of other contributors who were working alongside the boys of Nelk, including the twins Nico and Marco, and of course Lucas, who decided to opt out of the prank game to get in on the trades as a plumber. Now I gotta say that Lucas's timing was a little off, because 2017 was Nelk's breakout year. The channel climbed from a couple million views a month to 12 to 20 million views and surpassed 1 million subscribers. During all of this success, the local authorities were closing in on Kyle and Jesse because they were tired of their pranks.
Say we're banned from doing pranks in Mississauga, it's like we're basically, if we do another ballsy prank on private property, which is basically all our pranks, we are gonna get in shit because we've already got like a big ass warning.
Unfortunately, their prank game eventually landed them in jail, and still to this day they are facing some serious charges. The best way you can help them out is by subscribing to their channel and watching all of their brilliant content. A link is down below. As for the rest of the story, well, that's where I'm gonna wrap things up because this is Before They Were Famous. My name's Michael McCredden, and this video has been a pretty near and dear one for me. For starters, the boys bumped into me at a YouTube event, and they assured me that one day I would be making a video on that, which has actually come true, so it was pretty nostalgic. Also, you know, the entertainment game in Canada is pretty tough, and these guys have worked their asses off, so I'm really proud of them. Also, yeah, I'm a fan of their work. So check out their channel, guys. Let me know who's next in the comments down below. See you guys in another video. Boom!
You don't want to smoke weed. Turning down friends can be tricky. Hey, Mike, want some?